Black is ugh. Hey friends, Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my Project Pan 2020 intro video, which I'm super excited about. I'm of course also doing a Project Pan for 2020, so be sure to check that video out. I think it might be going live before this one. I'm not really sure. I'm filming these like out of order, but I'm also not sure which one I'm gonna do first or whatever. So be sure to just check out those links down below to see these videos and stuff like that. I don't know what order they're going up in, like I just said. But yeah, I'm super excited for my 2020 projects, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so if you're confused about what a project pan or a pan that palette is, basically where you focus on whatever palettes you select for the year. Obviously that doesn't mean you have to focus on like the palettes alone for the whole year. I mean, if you want to do that, you do you, boo, but doesn't mean you have to restrict yourself and stuff like that. And I feel like I want to make a video of like what panning means to me or something like that, so if you would like to see that, let me know down below. But for this year I will be panning the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, which is a palette I don't really use, which is why I'm adding it into the project because never use it. And then also the Lorac Pro 3, which you got for Christmas a couple years ago. I just never used these palettes, so I do want to get more use out of them. So yeah, so I'm first going to go into the Naked Basics palette. This is what my palette is looking like. So we have one shade that's like mostly panned, and I know a lot of people thought it was crazy for doing two palettes, but I have my reasoning behind that. So since there's only 6 shades in here, I feel like by mid-year I would have this used up. So I feel like adding this project in, plus I feel like some of these shades are so basic I get bored of this palette, so I'm adding this one in because it does have some, like, it's still neutral but it has more like color to it, if you know what I mean. So I feel like adding the two in together would be fun and stuff, and I guess we're gonna call this a double project or double pan the palette. But anyways, so this palette, I have this mostly used up, and then these shades I have some used to them but like not much. So I guess I'll talk about goals and everything. Intros, I always forget what to do because, like, I don't know, I'm not like showing you progress. So this is kind of what it looks like so far, like I said. And so the first shade is Venus, and I'd really just like to continue using this up. It's like a more highlighty inner corner color, which I feel like is definitely feasible, and I feel like I could use that one up easily because I can just add it into like my inner corners and stuff like that, even my brow bone to like highlight. Next color is Foxy, and I would just use this as like mainly a highlighting color, I feel like, or like a base shade to my eyeshadow. I feel like that's how it can be used. And then the next one is WOS, which is the perfect base shade to highlight with, and these ones I usually use up between the first 2 updates, so I feel like that is perfect for that. Then you have Naked 2 and Faint, and these are perfect crease colors. This will be my major crease color, and then this one could be like my like outer corner, outer crease color and stuff. And then we have the black, and we all know how I feel about blacks. Like, I just hate black eyeshadow. It's literally something I despise, but I'm gonna try my best for the first few updates trying to mix Faint and the black, which I think is called Crave. I'm gonna try and use that up for the first couple updates, see what I can do with it and see what can happen, but I'm just really hate blacks. Black is, ugh, I hate black. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to use it up and see where we can go with this palette, but I definitely see so much adventure and progress with this. And yeah, so my goals for the first few updates is definitely to just extend the pan with this, and I just want to try to see where I can go with these colors and see what I can pan. I definitely like to have a dips into like at least the 4 other shades, and then maybe have this like half panned, but I'm just gonna try to see where my progress goes for the first update, see where I can go. And yeah, okay, so on to the Lorac Pro 3. I panned the Lorac Pro in my first ever pan lip palette, so I will link that. So that's exciting, but I do really like this palette, and I do like all the colors. I just never use this, and when I never use something I just get the urge to really use it more. So again, there's a lot of like highlighting type colors, and for when I get more progress with this one, I feel like I know I can dip into this one, which is why we're adding it. Plus I feel like these shades are so basic and so boring that I would get bored, and I feel like these bottom shades would really keep me intrigued. I only really have 2 pans, and that's in Rose and Medallion. And by the way, this palette also pans very easily, so I feel like this won't be too hard for me, and it's just a venture for me because this is so boring. So within the first update, I'd obviously like to extend the pans that I already have, and then I'd also like to pan kind of these shades and everything. I definitely see a lot of potential of like gold and almond pearl, just because they're like, you know, your typical highlight shades, but I'm keeping this pretty open for the first update, just because I want to kind of experiment with these together and just see what it looks like and create. And also I will also be, of course, using eyeshadow palettes I already own, but for the most part I'm going to be trying to get into this palette and experiment with it and see what I can do, see the looks I can create and stuff. But I'd really like to get used out of this top row, see what I can dabble in, and then also this bottom row. I think I'm going to focus on like Rose, Bronze, and Medallion, and then these lighter shades because I feel like those will look like, I feel like I'll use those as toppers for whatever lid shade I end up using. But I definitely just want to see where I can go with this palette, see what I can do, see what progress I can make and stuff. And I'm not really setting like hard goals for me. I just want to try and pan everything, see where everything can go, and see what I can create. And I feel like this intro video is going to be very simple and sweet. By the next update, I just want to see where I can go, pan whatever, see what progress that can be made, see what looks like I can create. I just want to keep it open for this intro, and I will be updating you early February with my progress and everything. And yeah, I'm super excited for my projects for this year. It's a new year, new projects, new panning, new goals, new life goals too. Like, yes, we love that. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I hope you liked my selections and everything. If not, it's cool, it's fine. I mean, it's my project. I have to be happy with it. That's the main goal at the end of the day. Keep that in mind, fellow project panners. I felt so weird saying that, but whatever. And yeah, if you're panning something down below, whether if it's like a project pan or a pan that palette, let me know down below, because I'd love to hear about your adventures for the year, project panner wise. Love that. Or maybe any other adventures you want to tell me out, just leave me a comment down below. Also let me know any videos you want to see for 2020, because I'm super excited about 2020. It just has a ring to it. 2020, yes, we love. And yeah, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every single week, like I said, and probably every video this week or last week. I don't know when this is going up. I'm uploading a lot, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.